Hi,
Hi,
who are you?
I'm Billy Hernberg.
Billy Hernberg. How do we know each other?
We work together.
Yay, that's fun. So, Billy, when I first started working here, well, actually, even in my interview, I found out that you, like me, were a science fiction fan.
Yes, very, very much so. And I was so excited that you were joining us that I would have a fellow science fiction fan here. But I've loved science fiction since before I started elementary school. I was reading Danny Dunn and Lucky Starr and some Gordon Dixon, and went from there to reading Clark and Asimov and Heinlein, and have just been a huge fan my whole life.
Okay, you've given me some good recommendations. So, Billy, when we first started working together, you told me about Locus Magazine, and I wanted to do this little mini interview with you last year, but I felt like I didn't know you well enough. So now it's been a little over a year and we're buddies. So I would love it if you would tell me about your experience with Locus.
Sure. Well, I grew up in a rural town, and as far as I know, I was the only science fiction fan, in my school or in my peer group, or that I knew. There was just nobody else that was into written science fiction. Sometime in the '90s, I wandered into a bookstore in Douglasville, Georgia, and saw Locus for the first time and picked it up and just looked through the pages and could already feel my heart beating faster that such a thing existed. Like when I saw the forthcoming books and I saw the book reviews, it just opened up this whole additional dimension to science fiction for me. Which is really positive.
Oh, Billy, that's wonderful. So are you still a fan of Locus today?
Absolutely. I have kept my subscription since I bought that first issue.
You get it on paper?
I do. I get it on paper, and it's one of the highlights of the month when it comes in. Even my wife knows, oh, it's a locust day. It's a good day. So, yeah.
So would you recommend that our listeners support Locus?
Absolutely. To the extent that you can, we need to keep Locus alive. It is a lifeline between science fiction fans all over the world and allows those of us who don't necessarily are able to go to the conventions to nevertheless feel like we're part of the science fiction community.
Well, I love that. Thank you, Billy. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No. I just appreciate the opportunity to talk about Locus. I'm very passionate about it and hope the best for it in the coming years.
Well, thank you very much, Billy. This has been fun. Bye.